Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. It's Allan Laboucan with the Rocks and Stocks News Show. Today I have a new pick to discuss, and they had some great results out today that I want to talk about. The company is called Ashley Gold, and they're a real undiscovered gem. What makes them that way is the company has only been publicly trading since around the summertime of 2022. So they're just getting into being a publicly traded company. But what I like to is this news today. Ashley intersects high grade 41 grams of gold with visible gold at the Tabor property Maiden drill program. As you can see, here's the highlight hole 001, 41 grams of gold over 1 meter, including visible gold from 60.5 meters. Deeper mineralization confirmed in addition to main workings. Metallic screening of hole 001 shows coarse fraction of 535 grams per ton of gold. Mineralization in quartz flooding into wall rock shows elevated gold values. Maiden program successfully confirms high-grade nature of Tabor. This is the Tabor property. It's in Dryden, Ontario. They said that mineralization was intersected in all holes drilled and objectives have been reached to advance the project to the next phase. Darcy Christian, who is the president and CEO of, president of Ashley, commented, "This is a great result for Ashley and its shareholders. We have confirmed high-grade mineralization of the area as well as deeper mineralized potential identified by historical drilling. We see mineralization into the wall rock at the vein interfaces, which will become important for stoping widths in a production scenario. Grade variability is expected in these high-grade systems. The fact we have hit mineralization in all holes is a significant finding, especially when we consider we have only drilled 550 meters to date. I'm looking forward to continued exploration drilling at Tabor and our Sakous acquisition." So minimal drill program, but excellent results. In addition to the high grade, getting it into the wall rock is suggestive of a strong, powerful mineralizing system. Here you can see some of the quartz with the VG in red circles, the visible gold in the red circles there. Very nice looking piece of core there. And it looks like they can get more of that. They note 11 separate flecks of visible gold were recorded by geologists. They had a 1 meter of 41 grams. In hole 3, they had 1 meter of 11.6 grams. Then they did this metallic screening, and using a plus 100 mesh, it returned 535 grams per ton of gold. Now, why the metallic screening is important in these high-grade systems is when you cut your drill core and you send it for fire assaying, they only assay a small portion of that split core. Whereas with metallic screening, you crush it all, and then you put it through different sized meshes and filter out the coarse gold. So it gives you a much more representative idea of what's actually in that drill core. And what this establishes is that really close to surface, you're only at 60.5 to 61.5 meters. They're getting these very high grades of gold in the using metallic screening. So it's definitely, of course, a gold system. Then they go on that the hole was drilled to test the main vein system and deeper potential. Unfortunately, the collar location was west of ideal placement due to access constraints, and the hole is interpreted to have drilled into the eastern side of the QFP mafic contact before target depth. To test the deeper historical 838 gram per ton gold, Ashley will need to target this from the lake in a winter drill program, as done in historical programs. Hole 2 was modified from pre-drill plans based on this test north along the historical workings. It intersected grades of 0.4 grams per ton of gold, averaged over 2 meters from a depth of 110 meters, highlighting the potential of the deeper mineralization interpreted from historical drilling and quartz veining described within the shaft. Holes 3 and 4 were drilled to test the shallow potential of the main vein. Hole 3 correlates to the better historical underground assay results and ran 11.6 grams per ton of gold over 1 meter. Hole 4 was drilled near a leaner zone in the underground assays and ran 2.94 grams per ton gold over a meter. Hole 5 was testing the western extension of the vein, intersected gold values at both the main vein and deeper target, returning 1.11 grams per ton of gold. Then they talk about the metallic screening with that plus 100 mesh running that 535 grams of gold. There's a further quote by Darcy Christian who commented, and I'll quote, "Although we are unable to get an appropriate angle to test the deep potential of the historic 838 gram per ton gold reported, we now have modern data to help with targeting upcoming programs. We do see evidence of mineralization below the main workings, and metallic screens show the high-grade potential of the vein sets. I believe that with these results, we have the justification to spend some more effort on a deeper program from the lake and complete some multi-element and structural analysis to help understand Tabor and the larger overall project area. We're seeing elevated values of gold in the wall rock around the veins, suggesting wider zones of mineralization can be targeted." So again, it's not just the gold is getting into the quartz vein itself, it's also getting out into the wall rock, which is indicative of a strong mineralizing system. They do note that that historical hole is non-compliant with respect to NI 43-101 standards, has not been independently verified by Ashley. The values have been extracted from publicly available government resources, including assessment reports and min file inventory details, and it is unknown what type of quality control programs were formed at the time. So this is your standard disclosure that you have to put out when you're utilizing grades and reports, although these are government reports, so you know they were submitted by the companies that did that work. So that is some pretty exciting news, and here's some good information as well. The current focus is in northwestern Ontario within the Eagle, Laboucan, Manitou Lakes greenstone belts. So these are your greenstone belts that can host orogenic gold systems, and that looks like what they've tagged into here with these spectacular high grades. Now the company is not well known because they're just a brand new company, but I think that this kind of results is going to get them a lot better known. So you do your homework on the company, go check out their website for Ashley Gold Corp, and do your homework. And as I said, I'm making them a pick now, and I will be following their developments as they come along. On that note, as always, my shows are for information purposes only. It's important to speak with your financial advisors to assess your risk profile and do your homework. You know, I've got 30 years of experience in exploration, and I know my risk profile, and I like to swing for the fences on new discoveries, and so it meets my criteria But that doesn't mean it meets your criteria. So, speak with your financial advisors, and most importantly, do that homework. Check out what Ashley Gold, and we'll keep an eye on their progress. On that note, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.